Hello, dear students. Last week we talked about natural features, and before we move on with today's lesson, I want to make a brief revision on some words. For example, I say the definition and you have to guess to find the word. What is a high piece of land with a steep side? Do you know? You are right, cliff. What about a piece of land that is surrounded by water? How do we call it? Great job. We call it island. What about the area beside the sea? Beach. Excellent. A mountain with a hole on top where hot steam and melted rock come out is volcano. Excellent. What about the land that is between hills and mountains? What's the word for this? Yes, valley. Thank you. And we have the last word. Do you know the word for a large hole in the side of a hill or under the ground? You are right again. We call it cave. Thank you very much. You did a really good job. Today, we're going to talk about natural wonders. I want you to know that various lists of wonders of the world have been compiled to the present day. We often hear the phrase that there are 7 wonders of the world, but these lists have changed throughout time. I want you to know that a natural wonder must be a clearly defined natural site or monument that was not created by humans. There are also man-made wonders, but we're not going to talk about them today. First, I'm going to present some new words that are related to the topic. Please take notes. Cavern is a noun and it means a specific type of cave. Or with other words, we can say a very large hole in a mountain or under the ground. We have an example for this, or we have it used in an example. They explored this cavern and found it to be about 200 meters high. Desert is the next word. It is also a noun and means a large area with very few plants and little water. For example, the Sahara Desert is the hottest in the world. Take a lift down is a phrase. It means to take a machine that carries people or things up and down a building. She was on the 6th floor and took a lift down to the 1st floor. Then we have story. Story means a level of a building. I live on the 2nd floor of a 6-story block of flats. I live on the 2nd floor of a 6-story block of flats. Accidentally is an adverb. It means happening by chance, not planned. The tourists were very excited when they accidentally saw a polar bear. Now, I want you to take a look at this picture. Imagine like you are right there and think about what can you see and how do you feel. You can choose to be with somebody there, with a friend or a sibling, and take notes. You can answer these questions In the Google Forms, you'll have the space there. You can type in your answers. So pause the video and think about it. Now I'm going to move on. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to talk about one natural wonder, and it is called Carlsbad Caverns. Carlsbad Caverns, as you can see here in the picture, also called the Bat Caves, are among the largest natural caves in the world. A teenager called Jim White accidentally discovered the Carlsbad Caverns in 1898 in New Mexico, in USA, when he saw thousands of bats flying out of the entrance. Every night in summer, about 250,000 bats fly out of the entrance of the cave and spread out across the desert to search for food. The cave has got amazing shapes and colors, as you can see in the picture. It is like an underground fairyland. You can take a lift down to the big room, to the largest of the Carlsbad Caverns. It is the size of 12 football fields and as high as 30-story building. Jim White also gave names to other amazing areas in the caverns, including the frozen waterfalls, the Giant's Hall, and the King's Palace, which was used in the film Journey to the Center of the Earth. Carlsbad Caverns is one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen, says Patrick, who has recently been to the cave. It is truly incredible. You should go there and see for yourself if ever you get the chance. If you want to find out more about the Carlsbad Caverns, you can visit the following site that you have here, and you can read about Carlsbad Caverns and see very, very beautiful images of the caves, like this one here. I want you to think about a place of great beauty in our country, and there are a lot of places that you can find. Take notes, and you have to write some sentences in the Google Forms. I hope you took notes on new words and some information about Carlsbad Caverns. If you have any questions, you can email me. Thank you very much, and we will meet on Wednesday. Have a great day. Thank you.